Hi guys! Today I thought I would just have a bit of a relaxed laid back video and put on some new products that I've been kind of playing around with, and some of them are completely first impressions. I've never used them before. I just wanted to do a bit of an old school video of just putting makeup on and just chatting, and I've started with the no makeup on because I always think in these videos when you start off with a fully made up face, when I'm editing I terrify myself when I see myself with no makeup on afterwards, you know, when I jump to that from perfectly made up to no makeup, and I terrify myself, so I didn't want to put you through that. Today I'm going to mainly be talking about this new Clarins BB cream. I thought it might be something that you would be interested in because I've not tried it yet. I've saved it to try on camera, and I know BB creams have been around for a while, but I love Clarins, and if any of you have watched me for a long time, when I first started doing videos on YouTube I actually worked for Clarins, and it's a brand that I am quite familiar with, their products and everything, and I love their products so much. But they, like, their makeup is really quite modernised now. Like, it used to be quite all about the skincare, and the makeup used to be a bit old-fashioned, to be quite honest. And good, really good, but old-fashioned. But now they're kind of, you know, mixing it up, and their makeup's really nice. And I'm going to do a blog post on their new, like, summer range because it's beautiful. But today I thought I would save the BB cream, and I've been dying to try it, to kind of apply it on camera and just tell you what I think as I'm applying it. It comes in 3 shades, but I've just got 2 here, light and medium, because I'm not sure which one I'm going to be. I don't think I'm going to be dark. I'm not tanned at the moment, unfortunately. So this one is light, so I'm just going to put a little bit of each one on my base and see which one I am. I'm just going to use this mirror and try not to look into the viewfinder too much. So this is light, which I think is a really good match. Decisions. Oh, actually, I think medium might suit like the undertone of my skin a little bit more, so I'm going to go with medium. And we'll take it from there. So I do have a little bit of moisturiser on, because you know when you're drying your hair and you want some kind of moisture on your face, like I can't sit with like an empty face, you know what I mean? So I don't want the BB cream to get a bit greasy on my skin if I've got a moisturiser on underneath, so I'm just gonna get rid of any traces of moisturiser using a toner. This is the This Works Skin Refining Toner, which I quite like. I'm not sure about it yet. I really like the This Works products, and it's a nice toner, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure that I would get it again because I like trying different things, you know what I'm like. Sorry about my nails, by the way, they're a little bit chipped, but I'll be honest, I've been doing the dishes. The parents are visiting right now, and I'm going to do mine and my mum's nails tonight, so I didn't really see the point in taking it all off just for this video. I hope that you don't mind. Okay, so I'm completely barefaced now, no moisturiser or anything. And first of all, before I start applying the BB cream, I'm just going to put my under eye concealer on because it's the Benefit Erase Paste and it's kind of a colour corrector. It's a bit orangey, so I'm going to put that on first so that the BB cream kind of blends all that in. So I'm going to do that. I use number 2, which is medium. It's probably a touch too dark for me at the moment, but even though it's not like the whitest concealer for under your eyes, it kind of, I don't know, when I put a foundation on over the top, it brightens and masks like those dark grey blue undertones like nothing else. It's quite sticky and tacky. It is a really paste consistency, but personally I love this concealer. I'm not using my studio lights for this video because my parents are staying and they take a while to set up, and there's like not really that much room while we've got other people's stuff here, but hopefully this isn't too shabby lighting. So that's my erase paste on, and I'm not going to put any other concealer on. I'm going to see what the BB cream covers up. I'm going to use my fingers because I know some BB creams look good with brushes, and the thing is, like, nothing looks bad with your fingers. Like, every foundation looks good with your fingers, so I can't really see what I'm doing because it's so far away. But I'm going to rub this in, and then, oh, it smells so good. It feels nice. It feels very moisturising. Well, look quite tanned. Maybe I should have gone for light. Maybe like a mixture of medium and light would be really good for me right now. I actually really like this. I love BB creams, but like sometimes I only like to wear them on holiday or in situations where I don't need to worry about getting oily, you know? Oh my god, I really love this. It's like the perfect finish for me, I think, because I don't like anything too matte, but I I want to get a little bit of coverage and stuff like that, so I really like that finish. I don't think I'm going to apply any concealer or anything like that because I quite like the way that that looks on my skin, and I quite like seeing a few imperfections. I don't want my skin to look like a mask. But I'm going to carry on and do the rest of my makeup, why not, while I'm on camera. Start off with a blusher, and I'm loving this one at the moment. It's the Illamasqua cream blusher in Rude, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a really nice colour, and I love applying this with the Real Techniques stippling brush. So I'm just gonna, cream formula really works nicely with the BB cream. I've been trying out these little pots by Lush as well, and I really like some of these. This is it's called Feeling Younger, and it's a skin tint, but it's kind of similar to MAC Strobe Cream in that it's a light reflective kind of, you can mix it in with your foundation or use it as a highlighter, and I've been using it as a highlighter but underneath like a translucent powder, so just enough kind of shimmer shows through and it's not too much. So I'm going to take that as a highlighter. And I love using cream products with something like a BB cream where you're going for that really dewy, fresh kind of complexion. It's not too powdery. Because I love powder highlights, but I feel like they emphasise like all the little fine like baby hairs or like any lines or any pores or anything. Whereas cream ones, I don't feel that they do that as much. So I really like this a lot. And then for powder, I've actually been using a powder from Lush recently. I'm trying out some of their cosmetics and I'm really impressed so far. I didn't know if it would be my thing, but I'm really liking it. And this is the translucent face powder in Emotional Brilliance. I really like this. It's kind of got a pinky brightening tinge to it, only a tiny bit of pink. It's not like overly pink, but I love this, but the only problem is it's so small that I feel like I just waste a lot of products. It goes everywhere, so I kind of wish it was in a bigger container. But I've been buffing it in with the Real Techniques buffing brush, and as long as you don't use like too heavy a hand with it, it looks really nice, just kind of taking away the, not the total dewy effect of the BB cream, but it kind of takes away the shine around the centre of your face and just sets that nicely and sets your blusher and the highlight and stuff. And I use most of it on the centre of my face, and then whatever's left on the brush I just kind of pat in around the rest of my face just to control a little bit. So there's like a fine line between like dewy and oily, you know, so I like that just to set the middle of my face. I think it works really well. Brows, I'm going to use, I better put the lid back on that, translucent powder, otherwise I'm going to be sleeping in it tonight. So I'm going to use for my brows a Japanesque brow kit, which is honestly like my favourite brow kit. Like, I'm not fussy with brows because I can use pretty much anything, like a dark eyeshadow or something like that, but this Japanesque brow kit is the Mac Daddy of brow kits. I think you can get it at Boots, and I know they do Japanesque at Cult Beauty online as well. So I'm just gonna comb through my brows with this gel, and it does go a little bit white sometimes. Like, I think I've had it for a while now, so maybe I need to get a new one, but I just kind of run my finger over it, and I've got a little blemish here, but I think it's, maybe I'm getting away with it, I don't know, maybe you'll see it on camera, but I don't think I want to cake on the concealer, especially, I don't know what it is, but when you get a blemish around your eyebrow, I feel like it's so obvious when you put a lot of concealer on it, because, I don't know, people like kind of look at your eyes when they talk to you and they see it right there, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to stay away from that today. Mine's a bit of a mess right now, but you get the Japanesque wax and 2 colours, and I use the darkest one. I just use the little brush that comes with it. Now, I really like thick dark brows. I know it's love-hate for some people, but you gotta do what makes you happy, and I love big brows, they make me happy. Oh, I've gone really bright. Just fix the brightness for you. But I really like dark brows. And people, I tend to get a lot of comments about my eyebrows, like you shouldn't have such dark eyebrows, but the hairs in my eyebrows are black, and they've always been black. Even when I was younger and I had like lighter hair, they've always been black. So it would be kind of weird, like even though I'm using brown, I'm not using black like pencil or anything, but it would be really weird if I like put a really light colour on them, because my eyebrows are so dark, and naturally they're quite thick as well. I actually used to get bullied a lot in school about my eyebrows. Not bullied, but people would call me names because I had really big eyebrows. I have my dad's eyebrows, that's what it is. But now I'm glad of it because I love big bushy brows. They're like my favourite thing. But we've all got different tastes, I guess. I always feel better when my brows are done, like I feel like I'm starting to look more like me. And bronzer wise, this bronzer, I've had it forever. I swear these bronzers are like everlasting, like I've never finished one. They tend to get a little bit dirty and I tend to throw them away and then buy a new one rather than use it up. But it's the Bourjois chocolate bronzer and mine's looking pretty grim right now, so I think I will get a new one soon. But I love this bronzer. I've used it for years and years and I'll always come back to it. I use other bronzers in between, but this one, I'll always have one of these. And I don't really contour because my face is so round that I look weird if I try and like contour it. I look like Boy George. So I'm just going to kind of go over and dust a little bit of bronzer because I just look stupid when I try and contour. I'm actually doing a makeup course next week. I start on Monday actually at the Academy of Freelance Makeup in London, and it's going to be like, I'm doing 2 courses, one after the other, like intensive ones. So I'm hoping that I'll pick up some really good skills to, obviously it's not like I can call myself a makeup artist, but I will be fully trained. So I'm hoping that it gives me some skills and some techniques that I can maybe share with you in a video. That would be really good. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-hour cream shadow base, whatever you want to call it. I'm using that. I think it's gold, pink gold or something. I can wear it on its own, but I do really like using it as a base because it just adds like a warmth and a richness to the shadows that you put on after it. I always curl my lashes before I do my eyeshadow because I feel like it kind of messes it up, so I'm just going to do that. These are just ones that I got in this month's, well, last month's Birchbox, and I was so glad because mine broke. I usually just get the Primark ones, to be quite honest with you. I'm not fussy with eyelash curlers at all. I've never really seen the point of spending a lot of money. These ones are really nice. So that's my eyelashes curled. And then I'm actually going to use this palette for my eyes. This is the Pixie Glow. It came out last year and I did a blog post on it, so I'll leave that below if you want to go check that out. And it was the Disney like Tinkerbell collection that they did. But I've been loving using these eyeshadows and then this darker one here. They're really good quality. In fact, everything in here is really good quality. It has a little like blush there as well. And I really love Pixie. And I find that with palettes, if I don't keep them out, then I don't use them as often, you know. I forget that I've got them because they're kind of tucked away. And the other day I just made a mental note to pull this out so that I knew I was actually going to use it properly, you know, and get use out of it. So that's what I did. But I'm just using a Sigma precision round brush just to kind of pat that on, just the palest colour. And then I'm not going to do like a crazy eye today, just using this Sedona Lace blending brush and this next to darkest colour. It's kind of like a taupey shimmer, and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. So nothing extravagant for today because I'm just going for a little walk with my parents and Matt. Nothing crazy, so I don't want to look crazy made up. And also I feel like sometimes if you go crazy heavy on the eyes and you've got nice dewy skin, it kind of ruins the fresh kind of look. So I'm not going to put any liner on or anything. I'm just going to blend that in with the original brush that I had with the pale one on. Just blend it out a bit. Today I'm going to use this mascara. It's the Max Factor Clumptify, which is the same, I think, as the Clump Crusher from CoverGirl. And I've used this is like the 3rd time I've used it, and I always like mascaras when I've used them a bit more. It's like a curved plastic wand, and it is really separating. It does give you volume, but it tends to dry quite quickly, I think, which is the one thing that I'm not sure about, because when a mascara is new I really like to layer it on, because I feel like it's not, when they're new they don't give me as much volume as I like. Like my favourite mascara in the world, which is the YSL Faux C mascara, I feel like that one, when it's brand new, it's too wet. I like it when it's dried out a bit and it gives me this like insane volume. And this one, it doesn't give quite as much volume as I'd like right now, but I know when it sticks together a bit more and it's got a bit of air in the tube, it will probably perform a bit differently, you know? It's not a bad mascara, like I've worn it the last few days, but I'm not sure that it's great yet. I feel like it's not really fair to judge a mascara in like the first week of using it because they always get so much better. And I've been wearing it on my bottom lashes as well, and it's really good for bottom lashes actually because it separates a lot. Lips, I'm trying out this new Jouer tinted lip enhancer. This is in Cosmo. It's a really nice colour, and these are supposed to be like super moisturising, kind of like a balm. It's not really like a lip gloss or a lipstick. It's more like a tinted balm, and that just kind of finishes off the natural with a ton of products look. So I hope you liked this video. It was kind of about the Clarins tinted moisturiser, but sort of became about other things. But I really like this on first impressions. It applies really nicely. I don't feel too oily, too shiny. I feel like if you just use it on fresh skin, on bare skin, it won't be too oily or greasy, but it's definitely got enough moisture in there to, you know, work with the dry skin. And it's broad spectrum sunscreen, which is great. It's not just UVA or UVB, it's SPF 25, which is great, and it just really does a good job of evening out your skin tone and getting rid of the things that you want it to get rid of, but not making you look mask-like. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It was a bit different than what I've done for a while, just a bit chatty, and I feel like it's enabled me to talk about brands and products that maybe I wanted to talk about but wouldn't have made an appearance for a few videos in like a favourites, or I don't know, it's good to mix it up every now and again. So I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know in the comments if you want me to do more of these, just kind of chatting doing my makeup. I love doing get ready with me videos where I can speed it up and like have fun editing, but I don't know, these are nice too. Let me know what you think. Have a great day. And oh, before I go, the contest winners are all listed in the information bar. Thank you for being patient with me. I know it's taken me a while, but it's been like a long process to kind of go through each video and number all the entries and yada yada yada, but all the winners will be down below, so don't forget to check that if you haven't checked that already. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye!